It's like 20 to 8 a.m. Monday. Literally been up since 3-4 o'clock this morning. Just having meltdowns. Managed to have a nice little bath. And chill. I found a channel in the UK that had Hop on, the film Hop, with the Easter Bunny, which just literally made my day. So I watched that yesterday and then literally put it on at 3 o'clock this morning, 4 o'clock while I was having my meltdowns, and I've watched it 3 times on repeat. As soon as it finished, I just like pulled it up, pulled it back, watched it again. Yeah, lovely little emotional support. And then just come out, just meeched out for a minute just to, you know, come back to the room, come back to the self. Can just feel myself shifting. Literally feels like someone's squeezing my brain. And yeah, just see the little foxes, which made my day to see them. Yeah, I'm just going to take a minute and see what happens. I'm in a really bad place, really bad mood in terms of heartbroken, lonely, depressed, done, finish with. Like, I just, like, not wanting to carry on, like, quite logical thoughts about, like, nah, that's it, I'm done. Where it's in a more of a sinister way because it's so calm, where it's like, you know, like in those spurts of rage or spurts of despair where we're like, I can't do this anymore, and then you settle down and you feel better. It's like, it's just feels like a very true feeling, in a state of complete calm, where I'm just like, no, I can't, like, I'm done. And I'm not really sure what that means, but it's like, I have nothing left to give. I'm done fighting the illusion. I'm done fighting fighting the upset, I suppose, and the heartbreak. It's just a lot. I just don't really know. But at the moment, very uncertain times. And although I'm aware of where I'm at mentally, emotionally, I feel like it's just second nature for me to keep going up, you know, keep moving on up the mountain. So that's going to happen whether I try to or not. So I don't really know what the day's got in store, because as far as I'm concerned, I'm not doing nothing. I don't want to hear no one. I don't want to speak to no one. My guides better leave me alone. I don't want to see no synchronicities. I don't want to hear no, you know, no guidance. I just want to, like, I'm done up to my eyeballs, mate. But as much as that's the case, I know what will be will be. But I just want to get off the ride at this point, you know what I mean? Like, F off. I've had enough. But yeah, I think one of the sorest things right now that that keeps coming up, and I feel like this is something that a lot of people must deal with, is just the realization of being a disappointment, a burden, an effort, a chore, a resentment, a regret. Yeah. And it's like, oh, it's a victim mindset. You feel about yourself like that. That's why you're attracting that version of others to you like that. I've sat in that realm for a while. I've sat in that narrative for a while. Oh, like, why don't you love yourself? Like, you think you're a burden. I think I'm this. I think I'm that. But actually what I've been guided to see is, for some time it was that, but actually no. It's really hard because it's like there's so much truth to things that's hard to face. And it's like, but what the thing that's really getting me through is like what someone's truth isn't my truth. That's it, you know. Like there's people in my life, people that were in my life, people that are in my life, whatever it is, and that hold a narrative like it's just so sad for them, you know, like, I just wish we could do normal stuff. I just wish I could just have a normal day, you know, and that could be in any respect. I wish, and I'm not going to go into my personal stuff, but in terms of general, to get my point across, it's like, I just wish you could come out and do like normal stuff with me as a friend. I just wish you could come and you know, I wish we could just communicate how I communicate with someone else. Like, I've always dreamt of having a brother. I've always dreamt of having a sister. I've always dreamt of having a mother. I've always dreamt of having a daughter. I've always dreamt of having a brother, a dad, uncle, whatever it is. I've always dreamt of the relationship I was going to have with this person, and it's been robbed from me because you're disabled. That is basically the narrative. That's how it feels. That's not how it is, but that's my anger on it, because it's like, and I said to someone recently, I said, you wouldn't walk up to somebody in a wheelchair and go, who cannot walk, and say, and never will walk as far as they're concerned, and say to them, it's just so hard for me, like, it's just so sad. Like, all I want is to be able to go for a walk with you, and I can't have that. I can't go for a walk with my mum, with my dad, with my brother, with my sister, with my auntie, with my girlfriend, with my husband, whatever it is. So it's like, and what I said there's no difference. There is no difference between you saying to somebody in a wheelchair, what I'd give just to be able to go for a walk with you, because that's what your normal is. There's no way in hell, no matter how much you want that, no matter how much you grieve that, no matter how much you project the guilt onto the person in the wheelchair that they're ruining your fun because they can't go for a walk with you, it doesn't change the fact that that person's still in the chair. And it's like, everybody around me, majority, or like was around me, because I'm pretty much done, is like, it's just such a shame you are who you are, you know. That is basically what it is, because the same way the person couldn't go for a walk, I can't do certain things. I can't communicate. I might not respond the way you want me to. Like, if you catch me in a meltdown, or you trip, like something, like, you just don't, you know. The behaviours that I show because of something I have no control over, because of the involuntary meltdowns, because of the thing that is a disability. Like, I'm not capable to do certain things that others can. You know, there's some people in wheelchairs that can play basketball better than people that are not in wheelchairs. It's not about someone's not capable, it's just different capabilities. We're all individuals, we all have individual needs and things, but the fact is that a lot of people, and maybe it is partially because it's hard though, because it's like people have created a relationship with the masked version of myself, and now are grieving the fact that they don't have the relationship they want with me. But I didn't even know that I was masking, because I didn't even know what was going on, or that masking was a thing, or like I'm just out here on the planet following suit, you know, doing what I think should be done. I know what I've been told is right and what I've been told is wrong. I've been programmed from school, you sit down politely, you look, you know, you keep quiet, whatever. Like, I'm not going to sit in a restaurant and start screaming, because I've been programmed that that's not okay. if I need to let something out, is it better for me just to let it out there and then rather than try and hold it all in and completely demolish my health? Yeah. But that wouldn't happen because of the, you know, well, a lot of the time it doesn't. So, it's just a lot. And I feel like this is really where I'm at right now. It's like, it's hard hitting. Because it's like, I have to honour their truth, you know. I have to honour their truth in terms of, like, people I care about's truth, which is, their truth is, I am not who they expected me to be. I am not who they thought I was. I am not what they want. I can't just participate in certain things with ease how they would. I am not neurotypical. I am not you, like, and at the moment it's just like this overwhelming energy of disappointment and resentment because I am not good enough is kind of the energy that's coming, like a huge letdown, a huge disappointment, a huge burden. And actually I was trying to change this within myself, but it's like what I've been guided to see is no, you already have. The reason you're so offended and upset and heartbroken by this is because you don't believe that about yourself. You know, you're never too much for yourself. Like, I've learned to care for myself and love myself and see all my strengths and see all my qualities and see all the things I have, like, that I bring to the table. But it's hard, and it's literally like, whoa. And then knowing how people view you, knowing how people think about you, like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, even in terms of, like, people would rather go and do something with a stranger or someone they don't like than do it with someone they care about, someone they know as a friend, as a family, as a whatever it is, because it's like, just who I am is too much of an effort, too much of a burden, too much of a thing. And I feel like for a long time I would mask to be that person for people, you know, and do things their way and do what they like, and, you know, and not look after my health and whatever it is. But it's like, no, like, is being lonely, is being in isolation for as many years as I have making me sick? Yeah. But does it make me equally as sick to be around bad company or be around people with bad intentions or around people that really, you know, are helping me to manifest some doom? Because it's like, you know, outside perception amplifies your reality. If the whole world thinks that you're a waste of space, it's going to be a lot harder for you to not be a waste of space than it is if everybody thinks you're the best thing since sliced bread. Because it's like, it exists as a narrative. Like, it's people's truth that I ain't got no hope in hell of having any quality of life for the rest of my life. That it's not possible and blah, blah, blah. And I had this conversation with someone yesterday. I was like, I don't want to hear it. That's what I said. I said, I appreciate you sharing your fears. I appreciate you sharing your doubts. I appreciate you sharing your concerns from a place of love, but I don't want to hear it from a place of love. You know, if you got worries about what I'm doing, you got fears about what I'm doing, whatever it is, keep it to yourself. And this is different to, like, this is because I identified some, like, projection, not a place of, oh no, I need to hear this message because this is going to save me from a mistake. And like I said, like, I cannot, like, with the cards I've been dealt, I have to win. Like, I have to believe I've won. I have to already believe I've won. I have to believe I am a delight, effortless, you know, charming to be around. And I let myself know that I love taking care of you. You're never too much for me, Laura. Never too much for me. 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, whatever you need. whatever you're meant to be doing, you need to cancel it, whatever you want, whatever you need, I got you. Yeah. You want to do something and no one will come and do it with you because it takes you too long to get it done, or you know, like there's certain anxieties that others don't want to pick up on because whatever it is, I'll come with you, and if it takes us 5 extra hours, you know what I mean, like I've got you. Like that's it. And that's really where I'm at. So, but this is all like kind of, I don't know, it's all a lot. And as much as, yeah, I've got me, as you, like, some of you will know, sometimes as much as I fight to have me, I can't have me. And on days like that, to have no one to call, no one to speak to is horrible. And the thing is, it's like, anybody that knows me would say I've got so many people I could ring. So many people that I know would say to me, oh my gosh, if you're not okay, call me. If you're not okay, or if you need someone to talk to, or even not okay, just like, you know how, like, not even in terms of like what I go through in terms of stuff, what many of us go through, but just in terms of human, bro. You know, we all need an ear. We all need someone to talk to. We all need each other, connection. It can be the difference of life and death in many situations. And I feel like it's only really this year that it's hit me, like, you got not one person you could call that genuinely isn't frustrated by your call before you've even said anything. Like, there's been times where I'm just like, I'm telling myself, oh, you need to ring someone, just ring. And it's like, no, you can't. Because the people that you're ringing are telling you one thing, but it's not really that. And another lesson I've had recently is people do what they want to do. And when they do what they don't want to do, even if they think they want to do it, it causes so much resentment. So, like, there's lots of people in my life that are in my life now, and people that are no longer in my life, that have done things for me to help me, which something's big, something's not. And, like, genuinely wanted to do it from a place of, yeah, that's what you do. Ego. It's like, if anyone asks, did you do this? Yeah, you did. Genuinely wanting to help, genuinely wanting to care, and sometimes genuinely wanting to care not from a place of ego, but then having a lot of resentment because as much as it was right to do that, or you felt it was right to do that, you'd rather have been doing something else. You know, so it's like, it's hard, especially when we've got people and family that, you know, that are there for us and care for us, and whatever it is, family or whatever. It's like, now I'm very careful about who I let do what, to the point where now I just don't let anyone do anything, which has then pushed me into that place where not being able to ask for help, and now got to work through that to be able to ask for help and receive help and work through that again. 1922, it's all long, bro. I'm done. I've had enough of this shit. This Hunger Games shit, bruv. Anyway, so just get me, I'm done, bruv. I'm actually done. I can't live like this anymore. Like, I can't do this anymore. I'm just had enough. I'm just had enough. I don't even want to. I'm not willing to participate anymore. I just can't. I don't even know. yeah, so now I just don't ask, because it's like I'd sense it straight away. Like, I'm about to ask you to do something, you're going to do it for me because it makes you feel good in the moment, it boosts the ego, you can tell everyone you did it, and then you absolutely hate me for it, and punish me for it indirectly, and talk to everyone about it, about how amazing you are to have helped the stupid little disabled waste man. No, bruv. No, bruv. Do it on my own, mate. Fuck off. I do it on my own, bro. If I've got to walk and drive and get a ship and swim the seas, yeah, to get myself on a vacation because of this flying business, I will walk, bro. I will walk 500 miles and 5 million more, listen, because I just don't, I'm done. I don't want no help. I don't want just leave me alone, you know, them ones. Like, yeah, is that 111? Bear's been poked too many times. I'm sore, I'm hurt, I'm reactive. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Even to the point, cut my nose off to spite my face, I'm 100% there, where it's like, if someone wants to offer me help, or someone wants to, like, you know, because of the intentions I'm picking up on, if, like, somebody's hand is the difference between financial success, between whatever it is, any kind of success, between any kind of experience, if someone's hand is the difference between me having that or not, right now, I don't want it. That's where I'm at. Do I know that's ridiculous? Yeah. Do I know it's not ridiculous? Yeah, because that's how I feel. That's how I feel. Like, trust has been broken so many times, and then it's like, oh, now I've got to go through this again. I've already been through this once, you know, because there's layers to stuff. It's like with abuse and things, it's like people that treat you like, you know, people that treat you like shit, that you know treat people like shit. And then it's like this indirect, you know, I'm calling it abuse, bro, because it is. This indirect, bro, this indirect, whatever it is. But it's like, okay, don't take it personally, because again, this is just a lot. Because it's like, my feelings are valid. I think you're all a bunch of. And then, but it's like everyone else's feelings are valid. It's like, imagine, now I'm putting myself in other people's shoes. It's like, okay, imagine I have children, and I've dreamt my whole life of doing certain things with my children, and that was my dream. And then I have children and I'm not able to do that because they don't have the ability to do something. Would I still grieve that dream? Yeah. Have I got the right to grieve that dream? Yeah. Have I got the right to have had that dream? Yeah. Like, friends, family, acquaintances, work, whatever it is, business, whatever it is. Does everybody have the right to feel disappointed by my existence? Yeah, they do. Do I have the right to be completely not okay with that? Yeah, I do. Do I want people around me that are disappointed by my existence? No, because it reinforces that there's something wrong with me, when actually the things that I've been told are wrong with me are my greatest genius strengths. So it's just all a lot, because it's like, I see myself as Batman, and these people, like, people see me as, you know, something they stepped in. And it's like, do you know who I am, bro? You know who I am? Looking down at me like this, you don't know who I am. But it hurts, it does hurt, it genuinely hurts, it breaks my heart. I'm having to grieve relationships because it's like, wow, I don't even want to be around people that think of me like this. And a lot of it's not personal, and it's them working through that. And it's like, well, do you want to cut everyone off, or do you have to accept that this is just what it is? And then, you know, cut them cords and change the dynamic of the relationship and start again, because honour everyone's truth, honour everyone's emotions, honour everyone's feelings for the highest good, and then get on with it. But it's like, it's got to be a joke. It's got to be a joke, or I'm in a dream. Sometimes I ask myself, like, you know how people are in a coma and they're just living the same day in some kind of thing and everything's weird, and then they wake up and realise it was all a dream. It's like, am I here? Am I here? What piece of good force on this planet, like, this can't be right. Interference in the force. And it's like, no, what if this is actually right? It is. It's a right or wrong, it is. I'm not happy about it. I don't know. I used to be scared of death, now I'm scared to live. Scared to live, scared to die. Wanna live, wanna die. Literally. Can't die. I'll be floating around somewhere pissed off. Soul trap. Gotta clear that shit here, bro. Get through it. Only way out is through, yeah. Shake this shit off. You don't want to be carrying this up with you, bro. You need to just deal with this here, man. You just take it as that now, innit? It ain't no fun. It's all a fucking shenanigan. That's it. I feel like I've got a couple of things I really want to commit to doing. I've got my sister's birthday coming up, May. I want to show up for that, which means going to an event full of people, lots and lots of people. Some that I've known all my life, some that's like just her friends. And I feel like that's something I'll definitely attend, regardless of what it puts me through. 100%. But then I think I'm done, you know. I really feel like I'm just done. Why do you always want to send a flipping English man in shorts when I'm trying to have a minute? Look at that walk as well. I don't even need to know, I know. Can you just give me a minute out here before you send them? It's early rising, bro. You're not even meant to start your business by now, man. Look at you. Oh. Right, listen. You're in a very, very scallywag mood. We need to slow it down, rein it in. Yeah. I've had it up to here, darling. I've had it up to here. Fucking hell. Alright. You're right, little gremlin. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. We're gonna get a coffee and a vanilla latte. Little vanilla latte. Might get a little vanilla latte. I did like my 100-day no coffee or whatever it was, 200 days no coffee, and then I had coffee and then I come off it and then it's had the migraine of a lifetime where I had a coffee caffeine drop. So I ended up going to get one, and now I'm like, I ain't even having the caffeine drop yet, but I'm going to get one. A little vanilla latte with coconut milk, 1 shot of coffee. It used to be a straight brandy with 2 ice cubes, double brandy with 2 ice cubes, and it got like this. So probably still just as chemical doom for the flipping dodgy fake milk and syrup, but whatever, man. Whatever, man. Would have been a brandy at 8 o'clock this morning as well, the way I'm feeling today, mate. One step closer to heaven, baby. One step closer to you. This guy's gone running, left his shit on there. If he's left his shit on there, he's coming back. Some Men in Black business, bro, honestly. Just go and sit in the bush, girl. I've had enough of this stuff. Just get me out of here, mate. Just sit in the bush. Go and sit in the bush. Just go and sit in the bush. Look. The fox came as well, camouflage, innit? Even my guy's saying like, oi, oi. Hello, hello, hello. Keep an eye out, love. Hello, hello, hello. What's going on here? Nothing to worry about, sir. Sir? One step closer to heaven, step closer to yow. Yow, wow, wow. What is that song? Why is that? I think it's Steps. Where is this song coming from? I need to go and look it on Spotify. S Club Juniors. God, I forgot that even existed. Hilarious. Anyhow, I'm just walking up here. I don't know what, don't even know. I've got one magpie. Where's Joy, bro? Joy, honey? Joy? Morning, Mr. Magpie. There's your missus. I'm just coming over to inspect the bench. One step closer to Evan. Evan. Honestly, I didn't even hit that. I just could sniff you a mile away. Right. I'm gonna go home then and come back because I ain't got time for all that. Oh. One step closer. Or just sit there and wait. Because I feel like it's normally a quick one too, innit? Oh. Why is it music? Yeah, I'm gonna go. I was going to do readings, but I don't want to do readings. I feel like I need to protest because I'm done. You know what I mean? Just leave me alone.